Hi, me and my team members who have been working on the goal, which is called Beauty Marketing, and the project name was called New Product. And I worked on this project, and my name is Daimtonjan Confiance. While working on this project, in order for my team members to meet our goals, I have worked on the strategy in the marketing plan, and the strategy I have to work on the communication plan. I have to see about the offering price of our product, and I have to see about the place, the distribution of our product. So about first thing that I have to do is see about the cost of other products which are the same of ours that are on the market, which was like hard to find, especially because our product is new to our market. The thing that I have to look is that because we are going to do the hoodie which have the mask and the grooves, so I worked on the piece by piece, looking on the price of the hoodie at the market and look at the companies which are selling the mask and the grooves at the market, know their price, they're offering those their product, and I compared to it to the cost of the production that we use to produce our product in order to know our offering price. So that's how I did my research to know the offering price of our market, and I did the communication plan about how we are going to communicate to promote our product, about the promotion. So the first thing I have seen is that we can't do the direct because there is the problem of this pandemic COVID-19, which doesn't allow the gathering. So we have choose to use the social medias and mass media. While working on this project, I was the team coordinator, and the things that I have my responsibilities was assigning tasks to the team members. I have to schedule, coordinate, and facilitate a meeting. And in this, when I was the team coordinator, I have learned many things through this position because I have learned how to organize things so that everything can go accordingly. Even I have learned about time management because I have to manage my time and my time of being with my team members, working on the project and working on other project of mine which is personal. And I have learned about multitasking. We have to work on many things at the right time at the same time, and I have learned about the decision making when I was working on this project, where I have to make a decision with me and my team members about how we're going to work things for so that they can have a smooth flow. And I have learned about the problem solving. We have made many challenges why we have many problems while we were working on this project, like problem of network and other problem within the team members, and we have to find ways how we can like solve those problems. And I have learned those skills, and I have learned many things about myself when working on this project, because like I didn't even know that I am capable of coordinating the my members. At first I was like I can do it, and when I moved through this position, I have known that I'm capable of doing it because I've been able to coordinate the team members so that we can move close to the achievement of our goals, and we reach that. And I have learned that I'm capable of multitasking, of having organization skills which I didn't know. So on this position, I have learned many things about myself. And when I was working on this project, there are many things that I wish, like if I work on the other project, like I can work it better because it didn't work well on this project. In this project, like I wasn't able to meet all the deadlines as it was supposed to. So in the other project that I can get involved into, the most thing that I can change is meeting all the deadlines of the task that I'm given.
To make our group meet or achieve its goals, I worked on the executive summary where I had to include everything that was going to happen in our project. I included the marketing strategy we're going to use. I included how we would achieve the goal, how we would advertise our product, and I also talked about on what we would be solving while doing our product.
In the group, I was the advisor of the group, and I was supposed to advise the group on where I thought that things weren't going as we planned. I could advise them, like suggest something that we should do so that we reach on our goal. What I learned about myself and about teamwork is that I learned that you have to be understanding and collaborative. I tried my best to be understanding and to be also collaborative so that I could work well with my teammates. Secondly, what I learned about myself is that I I am a multitask person. I mean, I can do a lot of things or different things at the same time, and you consider that of being under pressure or not. Secondly, I learned that I'm a reliable person because while working in the group, there are things where we faced difficulties, and I could always stand up and find ideas for the whole group, and I could suggest the ideas, and we could discuss about the ideas. Uh, if the same situation might happen in the future, what I might change is time management. I was really terrible with time management. I mean, I could sometimes miss 5 minutes or get late by 10 minutes. I really tried hard, but then if the same situation were to happen in the future, I would try to improve my time management skills, and I'll always plan accordingly and be on the be with the group mates on time. Thank you.
Thank you. My names are Sonia Owimana. During our group work, I was the secretary. As a secretary, I was in charge of making sure that the meetings are well organized and they are well timed. Also, I was supposed to record the necessary, like the important things that you have talked about, that you have discussed about, to note them down and keep them so that we can use them in the future. Also, I was in charge of communicating where I was supposed to tell them when and where the meetings should be carried out. During our group work, I've learned that being responsible and being a leader needs a commitment and effort, where you have to do everything that you're supposed to do on time and make a great work without waiting for someone else to remind you what you have to do. You have to do your duties on time and even provide a great work. The other thing that I've learned also, it is that I am able to note down and summarize the important things that we had during our discussion. This was a great achievement during our group work. The things that I can change if I had a chance is that I have to make sure that also my ideas are very important, because there is a time where I felt like I was supposed to only note down the things that I'm supposed to work, like I was supposed to note down only, yet I had also a duty of providing some ideas to the group, even if there was an advisor. During our group work in the project, I worked on market. The market, I was supposed to know our target customers, and I found that our target customers are adults. I mean, people who are aging between 15 years old and 65 years old, because those are the generation which have different duties here in Rwanda during this period of coronavirus. Most of those people in that range are out of their homes doing different work. So I found that still they are adults, they can love our products because they like to look smart, stylish, and also to participate in not spreading coronavirus around in Rwanda. And also I have to figure out the people who we can collaborate with. I find that we will collaborate with Itexsigra, which is an industry which is in Rwanda, and it is supposed to produce the clothes, and they produce the clothes to us, since we are the one who will give them the design. Then they will give us the clothes. We found also that we won't be the one to supply the clothes only, our products. We will need other people who can, or other company who can help us to distribute our products. So we found that we will make sure that we can collaborate with Kabash Fashion House, and we use online shopping by collaborating with Kiku. Those distributors will help us to supply different products of ours in different regions of Rwanda, so that people can easily get our products. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Obed Fizemana, and I was timekeeper when we were doing this project. I was the timekeeper for the group. I was just assigned, and I was concerned with just planning, make sure that we meet deadlines for different tasks we have shared, to make sure that we are already on time when we're having this group discussion and group meetings. And we have been working on also just making sure, reminding people that we have to meet on this time, and make sure that we are very there on time, and we finish the meeting on time we have said. Regarding the content, I worked on business challenge, where I worked on the description of our project, where we have to do this hoodie, which has portable or fixed masks and glove, which would have many clients, of course, because this is a period of a pandemic of COVID-19. Then we have seen that people will have to buy it, of course, because it's one of the ways they're going to be able to prevent themselves from COVID-19. And also weather conditions, we have these regions which are very cool, so people will have to buy these hoodies. And so it will be like a new fashion, when you introduce a new product, then people are going to take like a new fashion, so they will have to buy it. And we have seen that Acme company should just invest in this, because it will have the high level of profitability, so the company will be able to earn a high amount. And also it will get supporters, different investors, because this is one of the strategies that what the health organizations encouraging people to do, just wearing this face mask and gloves. So maybe the company will be able to get more investors and more sponsors. Regarding to what I have learned when we were doing this project about leadership, I have learned by being a reader, it requires to be exemplary, of course, respecting time, respecting group rules and regulations. So if we have said that, as I was timekeeper, if I have said that we have to meet at 2 p.m., I were there to make sure that if everybody joins the meeting, finds me there. I have also learned that being a leader is being honest. Just you have to share your ideas and to share with your other group members the truth. You have to give them your ideas you believe in. I have also learned that being a leader is supposed to be responsible and make follow-up. Like if I was a reader, and if we could plan something and then I miss it, then it could not be good. So I was supposed to be responsible. I have learned that being a leader is to be responsible, to make sure that you are able to solve group tasks, you are able to meet deadlines, you are able to take into consideration group works and make it great. Also, I have learned that being a leader requires you to have different things that can help you to manage tasks, like to-do lists and setting schedules. Because, when we're dealing with this group project, of course I was supposed to do other projects. I was supposed to work on different family responsibilities. And I was also supposed to make this group work so that when all partners have finished their work, we could gather them and then we make a final report. So I managed to use these schedules and to do this to make sure that I manage my time well, and I work on all tasks in order to meet their deadlines. What I learned about myself is that I have different leadership skills. I'm able to give guidelines, because I was able to make follow-up. I was able to remind my partners that we have this group meeting. I was able to make them meet the deadlines. I was able to encourage and motivate them and work so that we can meet deadlines. We can just reach on our target. I have also learned that I have these communication skills because I was able to communicate with them, and if they could just, if one claims maybe have a problem, then we're able to fix it and give him permission, have permission, and we continue to deal with this group work so that everything can go well. Lastly is what I can change just in another group work. I hope as team keeper, if I'm still team keeper, what I can do is to make sure that I remind people twice. I've seen that reminding them once is not working, because sometimes you could find that some of them have already forgotten what to do. They have already forgotten, they have just been busy in their stuffs. So it could be better if I remind them, and then remind them like 5 minutes before we start the meeting, or 5 minutes before meet, so that they can be ready and be able to follow up all group activities on time, and we end our meetings on time. It was a really good pleasure to work with this group. We gained a lot of experiences, and this project helped us to broaden our mind about what we can do to make sure that we market and we introduce the new product, which will have a lot of customers. And I hope this is going to help us in our future work and in our future career to make something new that the whole world will have to follow, and we shall make it better in our life. Thank you.